welcome back. Got a long one ahead of us. Triple case of Jumbos, a new release Top Series 2. We're going to see if the Pacers can finish this game out. I don't know, man. They're such a pain in the butt to open. One case. And you know I'm wiping it. Have to do it again in a minute. You guys can see up top. Don't need that. Three cases. Let's rock and roll. All right, we ready, baby. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, everybody. Time to start rifling. Nacho Alvarez Jr. Rookie ink for the Braves. Dave's Carbland, nice hit. Starting off with some rookie ink right off the rip. Miz. McCann. Johan Rojas to 2025. Willie Adames pink. And Garrett Crochet foil. First pink of the break. Fairly limited, not super low. Nice hit, Tigers. Come here, you. On the Aqua. What's Obi doing out there? I'm missing it. He dunked a rebound. Let's go. The Aqua short print. He's insane, dude. Sean Burke. Dodgers. Kirby Yates, Dylan Cruz. Freddie. Connor Norby, player worn, Miami. Ooh, that's number to 10. Ben Lively, black foil. Nice at Guardians. To 10. Sichi guy. Some low numbered stuff showing up for us. Connor Norby. Will they take a timeout? Luis Angel Acuna. Sounds like it. I mean, I got to watch a little bit while I was out there. Drew Thorpe relic. To 150, the Rockies. Isaac. I mean, number one, the Pacers on paper are meh. But when they're cooking, like when Matherin shows up, Matherin's having a ridiculous game. Obi, I wouldn't say Obi's streaky, but Obi gets to at least capitalize on things. Like when he's playing well, he's playing really well. But Matherin is cooking tonight. Nice, Luis Angel Acuna. Number one, you don't think Obi's big. Obi's a big dude. Number two, he's got one of the highest verticals in the league. Number three, he's a silent assassin. Dude just doesn't really talk. He just does it. Jackson Holiday, Jarren Duran, Ketel Marte, and that is black to 10, Hank Aaron. 2 blacks in the same box. Number 7 of 10, Hank. Nice hit, Braves. Dave's Cardland. Let's go. Not often do we have a black parallel stand in a flagship break. We take it. Hank, Will Wagner, Arenado, Michael Harris. Oh, yeah, dude. It's fluorescent pink shoes. The issue is, like, there's still a lot of time left in this game. You gotta play incredible defense and not foul. You gotta let them foul us. The only reason I know what's going on is because I hear Nick clapping out there. Nick needs to be my sports analyst and give me a play-by-play. Turn it up, Nick. Here we go. Oh, hiding back there. Dylan Dingler. Nice hit, Tigers. Rookie ink. Tigers. Johnny Tulip. Ink. Michael Hellman. That's cool. That's cool. We need to find you one of these, Andrew, with some color or something. To 25, Ben Lively. We're building the rainbow. Who's got the Guardians? C-Cheat guy, you better build this rainbow. You find the one of one and you finish it. We've hit the orange and the black out of 10. No excuses. He's a pitcher. It's cheap. Finish that rainbow. So we just do the whole thing in this break. No. You talking about the first pitch? No, only the Golden Mirror version. We hit a lot of them. They usually come like right after the inserts. Look, we just pulled Lively's base too. Belozo to 2025. JT Ginn. Green, 10.99. I think it was Real last year that just kept breaking it until they completed the Golden Mirror set. That's just diabolical. Ain't no way. Just, I mean, they always do. We pulled the Jason Kelsey auto out of 5 out of, I think it was Series 1. I pulled it. You can get the autograph versions, like Laney Wilson was in Series 1. That'd be pretty cool. Tatum was in Series 1. The first pitch autos are definitely short prints. Ben Rice. Ben Casperius. Carlos Rodon. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That is a game-used base for the Blue Jays, and there's 99 copies of that card. They're doing such a good job getting this kind of stuff in just flagship products in general. Vlad Guerrero Jr., George Springer, game-used base. And it was used on June 27th of 2024. Toronto beat the Yankees 9-2. How cool is that? Got the stats and everything on it. Yeah, these might start going for a decent amount of money. Because this right here is the stuff as a baseball fan that even I can appreciate, you know? Yeah, I think so too, Mitch. Like, these are awesome. I like that. We might leave stuff like this on the stands tonight and like wave a couple autos, you know? Even Nick's going to think that's cool. No shot, those are super easy to pull. To 150, Spencer Horwitz. Billy Cook. Thomas Sagasi, player 1. Full bleed. Who is that? Oh, Stone Garrett. Full bleed, Stone Garrett. These are short printed. Nice at Nationals. We needed the Cruise of the Wood there. Full bleed, borderless, baby. I like this. They need to do a whole set like this. But then again, that'd probably knock the price of those down a little bit if they did. It's a give and take game. I need to grab some thicker sleeves because my goofy self did not before we started this break. Haley, you got all the cool stuff, bro. Jackson Joe. Jordan Lawrence Butler. Gunny. If you guys want anything cool, Brad Haley in the chat has it. Just PM him. Blow his inbox up. Big Mac, Bregman. Jackie Robinson. He needs the money. We're both getting rinsed on basketball bets right now. Neesmith hasn't gotten us 12 points. All right, let me grab these thick sleeves. Oh, just kidding. I got some right beside me. JK, they were hiding. Hey, Nick, check this relic out. Stop. It's not that late yet. Stop. The boys want to say hi, the boys and girls. It's been like 48 hours since they've heard your voice. 48 hours.
What?
Check this out.
The base thing?
Yeah. It's got the game, the day,
Oh, nice.
and the scores. Those should sell pretty well out of this product.
That's neat.
So that's like a new addition. It's like not the milestone relics, but it kind of reminds me of them.
Yeah. Interesting. It's neat.
I like it.
99 too.
Yeah, it's a lot of base. Yeah. Well, I mean, one base is probably gonna make more than 99 cards. It's heavy too. Haley said hi, Nick. Did you do it when they were down or when the game was tied, Haley? Like, what was your odds? Is it still plus money? Watched that video of a dude that lost like 300 G's on that last minute bucket by Halliburton in game one. Shit's so funny. Don't bet that much on a game. He said hi, Brad. I don't know if you could hear him or not. Tell Brad you said hi. Plus 114, not bad. I just want to beat Halliburton. Yeah, I mean, it's Javier Assad. It's just crazy, like the amount of hate coming to Halliburton now. Dude's like such a nice guy. Like all the memes and the shirts and stuff that I'm seeing, the Halliburton stuff. I promise, in person, he's a sweetheart. He will talk smack on the court. To 50, Sam Hilliard. Pittsburgh foil. Yeah. I mean, you just never know, bro. You could cook something up one day and not think anything of it, and then call off work for 3 months. The last 2 minutes of a basketball game takes 30 minutes in real time. Lucas Ekrig, whoever that guy is. Juan Yepes. Beep. I mean, I understand why they got rid of Obi Toppin, because he still isn't like a starter. But that's a dude that you just have to have in your arsenal. And in my opinion, they absolutely robbed the Mavericks when they got Brunson. Imagine if the Mavs would have started Brunson. To 74, black Ty France for them Reds. Cortez, James Wood, Polar Bear. Ellie De La Cruz, player worn. We're going to start seeing game used real soon. Belozo. Pacers might be able to close this thing out. I hope so for your sake, Brad. Need Brad to get rich. You can buy some more hockey cards. Churio, player worn. How's that player worn? They should have plenty of game use stuff. Kevin Alcantara. Foil. Oh, it better happen quick, Andrew. Yeah, they don't need Durant, bro. Scooble. There's a nice James Wood. Contreras to 199. Didn't look numbered. They don't need KD. I don't think Kevin Durant's washed up by any means. He's still a really good player. But he's getting up there in age. But so is LeBron. So what do I know? Boy, Matherin was just cooking, huh? Big Christmas. Ellie Strider. Cal Ripken Jr. This series against Oak City is the toughest thing we've done all year. Congrats, Haley. Turn 50 into 100 and what? 114? Nah, 107 maybe? Is that what it was? I don't know. I didn't go to college for math. Well, I did, just not directly math, I guess. There's a lot of math involved. The weird part, though, is like if we do win this next game here in Indy, and we win the next game hypothetically, we'd be winning the championship in Oklahoma City. I just feel like it should be done here, you know. We'd have to win it, what, game 6? which is probably more feasible since the Thunder are really hard to beat. You out of here?
Yep.
All right, then.
Past my bedtime.
Whatever.
Dylan Mingler.
Dingler. Bye. He goes, yeah, I needed that rebound too. Yeah, bro, that's story of our lives. One leg, 1 point, one leg, 1 assist. Dalton Varsho, what is he doing with autos in here? Blue Jays, Junk Wax Matt. Add him to the veteran stand. Do you ever see a close up of that dude? Varsho's eyes are a little wonky. He's a wonky donkey. Staring at the bridge of his nose. Ain't no fly getting by him, man. He cut out quick, Brad. You guys remember beginning of the season when Varsho was chasing that ball back to the back wall? He fell and somehow still caught the ball while he was like halfway on the ground. It's because he has no choice but to look that ball all the way in. Profar to 250. It's just the way his eyes are designed, my man. Skubal McCormick. Yep, I'm no stranger to the one leg stuff. Gets rough. I went real crazy earlier, started betting on golf. Brad Haley in the chat, he was actually here when I was doing it. I was like, who's our top 10 guys? Let's pick some top 10 dudes, parlay them together. Christian Yelich, game use for the Brewers. Zach, whatever his name is. Yeah, see, there's another one. Just the first pitch. Ricky Henderson. Griffin Conine to 2025. Pink Tatis Jr. Michael Hellman. Who? Do you even know who that is, Brad? You're a Cardinals fan. Who's Michael Hellman? Some center field bum. Probably does play center field. I've done ping pong before, if that counts as wild. Definitely done ping pong before. Dude, pick six never hit. I'm a complete degenerate. No clue what I'm doing. Salvi Perez, game used. Tatis Jr. to 99. I've 100% bet on ping pong before. I'm like a year away from being able to go to pickleball and betting live while I'm there on some pickleball matches. I'm getting old, man. I'm almost in Haley's age class. I keep chasing him. I just can't catch up, you know. Yeah, you can definitely bet on video games. I've seen that. Big Hurt, Zach Neto, Corbin Carroll, O'Neal Cruz. Skeens, Javier, Polar Bear, Nick York to 199. I could have completely missed this game and I would have known the Pacers won just by how much my phone has buzzed in the last 3 minutes. Group chat's probably going nuts. Brad, when I first got old enough to gamble, we used to go to the casino and we would take bets to each other of how many cigarettes one person would go through before they switched slot machines. That was like a side bet pot of the night. We would just pick random people while we were in the area. But the rule was is we could not leave what we were doing until they left that machine. All over-under bets. Benjamin Button. It forces you to sit still for a while. We had one dude that was like 7 cigarettes in. I'm like, Jesus, bro. Just run out of money or go home. Call that a near loss? It's not really a win, right? Boy, I got the sneezes tonight. We're starting on this side. I feel like we keep hitting an auto, like right off the rip over there. Aim over him. Hit him with the Dane Cook. Who's ready to break with Joe next week? Joe's going to come back for 2 days while we're in New York. Break with you guys. Bailey Falter to 25. That is a wood. Yeah, I can feel it. Wood grain. Bailey Falter. Nice hit. Pirates. Kevin House. We need some rookie color like that. Pennington. Thank you, Mitch. Oh, yeah. Haley, you better retire for a couple days. Gunny. Player worn. Adam Kloffenstein. Who? Yeah, we reached out. Well, Nick reached out to Joe. I was like, hey, how would you like to break for a couple days while we're in New York City? His response was like, yeah, man, that'd be fun. So, I think he's going to come on Thursday and Friday. He can't do Saturday. So, Saturday, we might just be running some giveaways. Depends how degenerate we're feeling in New York City. Angel Martinez, gold relic to 50, Guardians. That is player worn. Mason Miller. Mason Miller throws gas. I'm not doing the breaks in New York. First of all, we're flying, not driving this year. I'm not driving to New York City again. Not with Nick. Nick gets road rage, man. Just run people off the road. Now, it's just a long drive, and Nick doesn't like driving through the night, on a serious note. And when I'm like, bro, I will drive. We can just drive straight through. He's like, no. Which tells me he just wants his beauty sleep, so... Plus, I don't want to handle cards back and forth like that. I broke 10 cases of 2021 Finest in Florida one time on vacation. We were on a 10-day vacation. I broke 10 cases of Finest while on vacation. Aaron Shunk, Rockies to 150. That was fun because in those 10 cases, I pulled 5 Mike Trout autos. So that was pretty cool. One superfractor, a couple reds. Felt like stuff was like way more loaded back then. There was less of it printed. To 250, Trevor Story. He had a ding dong last night. He also struck out like 4 times. Strikes out or hits it out. Mighty Mouse, Trevor Story. That's how I am with driving. I drive straight through places, but Nick's not like that at all. He'll just stay somewhere. MJ Melendez. We stayed in like Hershey, Pennsylvania and hit the casino. That was stupid. Bad idea written all over it. It was fun though. Alex Cobb, the 2025. Bink, Chaz McCormick. All right. I will say, so far, I know that, I'm still short of my second case in, but so far, I like Series 2 better than Series 1, simply because of stuff like that. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Mayer had 2 dingers. Both of them, I feel like the exact same spot of the ballpark. Jace Young Jr. Caminero did not have a dinger tonight. He's got 15 on this season, though. He's playing really, really well this year. He'll hit one tomorrow. Well, I'm not betting on him. Koufax, Bohm, Bryce Harper. You guys heard it first here. You throw money on him, I won't. You win, I don't. He's due. It's been like 3 or 4 games. And driving from Indy, you're just driving through mountains a whole bunch. Literally right before you get to Pittsburgh, you're literally driving through a tunnel, through a mountain. You come out literally of the side of the mountain. You're already over top the river, and there's Pittsburgh right in front of you. Pittsburgh Pirates, home of decent pitching and no offense. Which Kings cards? What are you talking about? The Halliburton stuff? You're talking about the King stuff in this set? Yeah. We kept the drive interesting, so we left basically a day early so that we could hit card shops on the way. So that was kind of nice. You got to see some card shops we had never been to before. Bought a couple cool things. I think maybe one card out of everything we bought on the way to Fanatics Fest came back home with us. And I'm pretty sure it was a DK Red Prism Auto PSA 10. Edward Julian to 250. And it sold not too long after we got home. Oh yeah, the short prints. Well, if you would see the amount of cases that we have in the shop, there's one somewhere in those cases. We'll find it. Matt Olson with a green patch. We're gonna hit some golden mirrors. We're gonna hit some big cards. It's a numbers game. Got a whole lot of this stuff to break. Game used, Poppy. Two in blue. But yeah, nothing really gets you fired up for driving through PA. I was like, oh, look, another tree. Another tree. You guys should take a road trip with me. You just laugh the whole time. How about that for them Yankees? A-Rod, Alex Rodriguez. Undivided, nice hit. That is a gold to 50. 31 of 50, Alex Rodriguez. That's one we do not see a lot of. Not anymore. That's right, Luke. And yes, sirs, pulled it out tonight. I don't know how we did it. No. I mean, this break shouldn't be super long. To 74, Evan Carter, Future Stars. Brian Bale. I mean, we don't look at any of the base. We just kind of rifle through, look at the hits, you know. Yeah, I haven't pulled an Alex Rodriguez auto in a couple months, like, so it doesn't show up a whole lot. The pin on that one's a little streaky, but that's okay. Yeah, we don't look at any of the junk. Straight to the juice and through it. Grant Holman. Boom, boom, boom. See? Knock down stacks left and right. So a case of jumbo is between 40 and 45 minutes, depending on how much I talk. And we're doing 3. What, 2 hours-ish, a little over. Cal Riley, Vlad Jr., Xander Bogaerts, Tatis Jr. Belly, Soto, Hyun Kim, Clayton Kershaw. Luke, I'm pretty sure I have more cards for you to help you with your select set, by the way. I don't think I have any Prism, but I did stick some back in my office, so if you were going to be in this week after 3 p.m., I'll show you. I'm not sure if you have all that recorded yet or not. Yeah, me too. I like the Silverbacks too. What's up, Kevin? No Barry autos yet. Bro, people at Car Chest, I tried to buy a couple of Barry Bonds autos. Like, not even like me at our dealer booth. Like, I went out looking for them to buy them. Like, I'm making strong offers. Like, literally 90% of the last 3 comps. Dudes are taxing. Like this, there's a Barry Bonds auto number to 699 of some set from the early thousands. They comp for like right around 380. Offered to do $355 cash, and he had a $600 sticker on it. I was like, I'm just like trying to be around comps, like maybe a little under, but I'm willing to pay strong because I need some Barry Bonds. He goes, you know that's numbered, right? And I go, yes, I'm well aware. He goes, okay then, so you know that that's a low offer. And I'm like, no. Have a good day, sir. Ben Rice, that's a nice one for the Yankees. But he goes, they just don't sell that often. And I'm like, they're numbered to 699, bro. They sell all the time. I've seen this card 12 times in my life. Like, it's not a short print by any means. Can't tell anybody anything, man. Bing. Randonizer to 250. Contreras, Teoscar, Paul Skeens. They are, man. They're crushing it right now. Mitch, you gonna bring any cards to sell us, bro? Up to FanFest? If you want to cash in on some. I feel like we're gonna have some empty spaces, so bring some stuff up to sell. Trevor McDonald. Let's fill it up. We've spent $10K on singles in the last probably 36 hours to try to like get inventory and to take to New York. It's not enough, Dad. What if I want wings? He says. Nicky Castellanos. Aqua. Shorter print. Mitch, don't come at me like that. Bro, there's still 699 copies of that card. He said they don't sell very often, and those 3 sales were within 14 days of each other. It's a 150. William Contreras for the Brew Crew. City Connect, game used. Nice hit, Brewers. I mean, what do you have? I don't care. Alexis Diaz. Hall of Famer stuff. Jordans, Kobe's, LeBron's. All the stuff that's easy to move. But you can bring the niche stuff too, right? Did we buy the Gehrig off of you? I think we did, right? Last year. Like stuff like that's cool. Bring it. One of one, superfractors, whatever. Yeah, I just got one. I thought we bought the Gehrig off of you. We bought the Gehrig one of one game used relic. Ben Joyce out of '06 Sterling, I think. Churio. I don't know. My days kind of bled together there. There was not a lot of sleep going on. Whole lot of people. Whole lot of people that like came up to meet us that have been breaking with us for years. A lot of people that have just known me through cards that I've pulled and know Nick through cards that he's pulled. Just randomly want to talk. Lou Gehrig Day Baseball. It's pretty cool. You might want to keep that though. It's for the PEC. Luis Angel Acuna. Justin Robleski. Carlos Correa. By going to a game, right? On Lou Gehrig Day. Sagana. Hideo Nomo. I'm telling you, we're like 2 years away from a complete Japanese pitching staff of the Dodgers. Complete staff. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I've never had one walk into the shop, so. Does anyone know anyone with an 86, 87 Fleer Jordan PSA 9? Because we need one. Almost done with the set. We are 5 cards short. And that's one of them. All right, here we go. I mean, some isopropyl alcohol, take that right off, you know? Abreu, like, dude, Abreu reminds me of, remember the cartoon Aladdin? Like Jafar's goatee? That's what Abreu reminds me of. Jafar. Yeah, I know I'll find one there. I just probably won't have time to go walking around looking for one, and everybody's gonna want a fortune. Like they go from like 18.2 to 20,400, something like that. But I'm like willing to pay like 17.5 cash. 17.5 cash for a Jordan Fleer PSA 9. If that doesn't get it done, trust me, it'll get it done with someone. Matthew Boyd, Aqua. Since word got out that I was looking for one, like, what was it? 1, 2, 3. 3 people with 8s have hit me up, and a person with a 7 has hit me up. And I'm like, I need a 9. Don't need anything else, just a 9. All right, I'm down. You can negotiate it. I like it. Paul Skeens, player worn. That's right. I forgot you. You offered that. You tell me what you're looking for, and I'll go hunt it all down. Kirby Yates. I made a pretty sick trade for a nice Kobe we had last year. Traded some couple of raw Jordan inserts and graded Jordan inserts. The Kobe's worth like 2,200, I believe. So we got some cool stuff out of it. Padres all smiles to 74 with Machado and Jackson. Dude was like, my inserts are simply worth more. And I go, yeah, but I don't want them. You want this. Yuri Perez to 25 Miami. That's the only time you really have leverage, is when someone wants what you have and they're wanting to trade for it. If you're going to someone else with a trade, oh yeah, be careful. I'll give you $5. Paul Skeens relic. 2 Paul Skeens relics in here. Both player worn. When people that meet me and they don't know what I do, and they ask me what my profession is, I'm like, I sell people a bunch of paper that they don't need. Like, well, what do you mean? Like printer paper? I'm like, no, it's already printed on. It's already been used. But some of them are worth a lot of money. Ooh, that's cool. How about Kyle Schwarber? Schwarber, game used relic auto. See, like this right here is something that I would buy. Card Blaney, nice hit. This right here, it's not a super expensive card. It's just really cool. And like, especially here in Indiana, Schwarber's from here, so there's a lot of kids that kind of look up to Kyle Schwarber because dads talk about Kyle Schwarber. So that thing wouldn't last a day in this shop. And it would probably sell for like $50. We're at second favorite player behind Junior. Is that the one you're talking about? Are we talking like favorite players or who like I just enjoy? I always will say Ohtani. Everyone loves watching Ohtani play. I do feel like it's a little weird to say like favorite player though, right? You sound like a bandwagoner. I just feel like Ohtani is like super appreciated in the baseball world and even more appreciated by people that know baseball on every level, you know? Zach to 150. But I don't know, like if we're sticking with like my Rays, I'd probably say Yandy Diaz. You guys see me wearing my Yandy Diaz City Connect jersey around the shop all the time. Did Schwarber hit one tonight? Let's go. Bro, I'm telling you, Schwarber hits it out or strikes out. Jake Myers. It reminds me of Reds dude, Adam Dunn from back in the day. Adam Dunn would hit tanks. But his K rate would get tanked. Because that dude swung at everything. He was an all or nothing type player. Laced it into the Ohio River or got K'd up, no in between. Need some sleeves, need some top loaders. I do not like to watch Ohtani or anyone on the Dodgers, but then again, you're a Padres fan. All right, so Andrew, I'm not trying to throw a pitch at you at all, right? If you cannot appreciate what Ohtani just does with his craft, he's an incredible, incredible baseball player. You're lying. Because there's no one like him, man. Ellie. I think I mentioned it in the live. It was like last week. Dude swung at like a high slider. Ohtani swung and missed, right? Babe Ruth and David Ortiz to 150 for the Red Sox. And when he swung and missed, he swung right over it, right? He held his backswing, and the look on his face was like, Like, that dude just calculated exactly how much that ball breaks, right? The next time that dude threw the pitch, he hit it 454 feet. There's not another player in Major League Baseball that can calculate the break of a pitch live like that during an at-bat on the fly and do stuff like that. He's incredible. I was going to say, I know you don't like watching them play. I think I read that incorrectly. You don't like watching them play. Yeah, they're a little bit of a rival where you are. Well, where your team is. The 3 outcome player with Dunn, yeah. Yeah, Aaron Judge, he's kind of an anomaly too. I just don't think he has it like Showtime has it, and it's because Ohtani knows the pitching side, right? He does it. Ohtani knows how to attack pitchers because he is a pitcher. You know? That's what makes Ohtani so special. Otani can go up to the plate and be like, all right, so what would I throw me, and where would I throw it, and in what situation? And there's in the next 5 years, there's going to be a few more two-way players like that. Like the Royals are kind of trying it out with Cag. Like I don't know if or when Cag's going to pitch at all, but I mean he can pitch. So we'll just see. We'll see over the next couple of years. But Otani's going to change the game. The Otani batting rule is going to change the game to where, the eck, to where like you can DH if you're not pitching and still hit. That is gold too. Andrew's like, oh man, the checklist is a little weak. But bro, Eckersley autos are always cool. And he puts a lot of time into each and every one of them. Number 5 of 50, Eckersley. Dude's a legend. Got a better mustache than all of us. Strider ain't got nothing on Eckersley, man. Yeah, he's an absolute freak of nature. Who's the patch auto? Schwarber, right there. Austin Wells. Sorry, I was kind of neglecting Kevin over there. Kevin says that he loves watching Judge hit. So locked into every pitch of the majors to watch. You know, Stanton used to be like that. Ozuna is still like that. If you want a weird one to watch that you would never think that you would enjoy watching hit a ball, watch Marcell Ozuna hit. And when Acuna's dialed in, same thing, man. Acuna will make you look really silly on the mound. That's all right, Kevin. We're allowed to disagree. The important part is we both enjoy watching the game on different levels than just a modern baseball fan, right? Like you've been around baseball a long time. You got a boy that plays baseball, so we appreciate it differently. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. You know, these cards are usually all jacked up. This looks like a pretty solid copy other than like a tiny bit of whiting. It's a nice hit, Mets. Acuna, Jordan P. I have friends that just can't get into baseball. They're like, oh, dude, it's so damn boring. I can't get into baseball. And I'm like, have you ever been to a major league game? First of all, not a minor league game. Randy Vasquez to 150. A major league baseball game is a different level of energy, especially if you go to a big market team. You can say, oh yeah, I've been to a White Sox game. Well, go to a Cubs game. The energy there is completely different. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they actually fill the stadium. Go to a Phillies game and try to get out of there alive. You better wear the home jersey. Using reverse psychology. Sorry, I got to bounce back and forth between different chats to catch up on your guys' comments. Yeah, Mitch, so check this out. When you think of the early thousands Marlins, bro, what they could have been if they just kept everyone. Weaver, Aqua. They had Ozuna. Giancarlo Stanton with him when he was Mike Stanton still. They drafted Yelich. They had Ichiro. Man, that could have been a nasty team. Jarren Duran, player worn. And they were. They won somewhere in there. I think it was earlier thousands though, right? I don't know. Where's Brad at? He's a World Series encyclopedia. Was you just talking about that? Yeah, see, yeah, Romuto too. Yeah, I didn't even think about Fernandez. But that team, incredible. They just don't have a market, bro. They don't have a market. They're like my Rays. Don't have a market. To 250, Ronaldo Lopez. I like the fact that we could talk baseball while we're ripping baseball. Wouldn't I think Pudge was with Miami like earlier though. If I'm not mistaken. If you want to go way back, we can talk about Sheffield, but he was irrelevant back in that era. Dylan Cruz, player worn patch. Miami's had some incredible players though. They kind of did like what the Cubs did. Like the Cubs won the World Series and just kind of sold the whole team. I feel like the Marlins broke up pretty quick when they won. Sell them all to the highest bidder. Let's get paid. Pledge 97, yeah. So that was well before. It was in there somewhere. So really early. Cameron, Griffey, Acuna, Aaron Judge. Speaking of them. Me too. I can watch baseball day and night. Day and night. Chase Young. To me, baseball is like an art form. But then again, like I know the front side and back side of the game. We're on track to finish at 2 hours, 20 minutes. Just so you guys know. We've stopped a couple times. Casablanca, yes. Ice hockey's a little bit of a weird product anyway. I didn't have high hopes for it. We tried to run like, instead of like a little mixer, we tried to run like a case, you know what I mean? And we filled, I think, 2 cases last year. Excuse me. Just not the best product. The cup, we could fill, no problem. Ice hockey, different story. I like weirdly love baseball. I'm that dude that like studies specific pitchers and knows exactly when they're throwing a changeup and fastball based on the flare of the glove when their hand is in it. The Indians game? Are we talking like the Indianapolis Indians or the Cleveland Indians? So that I don't offend anyone. Okay, if I pull one, I'll stick it to the wall, bro. That way you can just stop in and don't even have to ask. I believe that, Andrew. Indianapolis. Okay. All right. Mark Summers night. That'd be fun. Look, you just got to appreciate the game, bro. Brooks Lee. Kirby Yates to 250. Plus, like that's the small things that I picked up on as a hitter back when I played ball. You got to pay attention to stuff. So like if you grew up a baseball player, like I played baseball 21 years in my life, so I played a lot of baseball. You just learn to pick up on stuff, so when you stop playing baseball, that stuff doesn't stop. You still look for it. It's weird. It's kind of like you never notice a vehicle on the road until you own one type thing. You guys know, if you know, you know. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it could be. Well, it looks like one, but it's not. Reynolds to 2025. Carlos Correa, game used. Buxton went yard tonight. Speaking of a twin. Oh yeah, dude. Bull Durham was great. All those movies are great. For the love of the game. Mm-hmm. You can call it a chick flick, but hey, whatever gets the misses into baseball, man. The rookie. Jack Neely. Rookie Cubs. Even the corny stuff like Rookie of the Year. Just cool stuff to watch. Sandlot. It's the cool kids movies for baseball. Pink, Ellie De La Cruz. It's a little more short printed. Roki Sasaki. Hilliard. Do not say bench warmers and bad news bears. All right, we just took a big, big turn. Bench warmers is my wife's favorite baseball movie. She's like, it's hilarious. I'm like, it's not that funny. Dude hands him like a $10 bill, says, I am 12. So if you guys were not in the first live, I pointed this card out. Look at how bent Teddy's bat is. That is the Cincinnati Reds home run celebration noodle bat. That thing is warped. That's a cool card. If you guys have not seen the movie 42, gotta watch that one. It's really good. When it comes to the history of the game, it's really good. Yeah, bro. Ted Williams' bat is just curved in that one. '42 is a fantastic movie. Alcantara, Shota, Imanaga, Brent Rooker, Zach Neto's hitting some nukes this year. Kind of a turd in my opinion, but hey, stay on the West Coast. I don't care. He's trying to be like Trout, because Trout can't do Trout things all the time because he's hurt all the time. Ricky. And our first Mojo Auto, Jace Young for the Tigers. Johnny Tulip, nice hit. Mr. 3000's good, yeah. Taylor just comes in, Mr. 3000 for baseball movies. That's another good one. And we'll never, ever not talk about Field of Dreams. I think that was the coolest thing ever, Costner out on the actual Field of Dreams. Giving a speech for the game. When we started doing games out there, that was like big time goosebumps moments for me. He was Black Panther. And the guy that played in 42, Chadwick, right? That's his first name. I don't think I've ever seen Summer Catch. Does basketball count as a baseball movie? Not quite. He's like, Hoosiers, bro. Mr. Baseball with Selleck. I don't think I've seen that. Now I have to. There's a massive amount of baseball movies. Massive. Good and bad. A lot. For the Love of the Game. Hellman. Reese Hines, player worn. He played like 5 games. Billy Cook to 250. Kumar Rocker. Whole bunch of base cards. My man said bench warmers, bro. I ticked it. Oh, movie's so stupid. It's accurate though, going to like Pizza King after your games. Yeah, the rookie's good. What the hell's one of these golden mirrors at? Come on. That's a nice patch to 150. Scooble. City Connect relic. Need to find our short printed rookies too. Hiding on us. Nice hit, Tigers. Tigers having a good break. I don't know if Nick's running a 5 caser or not. If he does, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 3 jumbo, 2 hobby. It's usually how he does it. Dude, it is so stupid. Mr. Bay, yeah, I'll have to watch it. Worst baseball movie was Twilight. Like the vampire movies? Where's Jacob Wilson? Is that what you're talking about, bro? There's like one scene. Bo Naylor for the Guardians. That's pretty funny, though. Is it werewolves and vampires playing baseball? Something cool, baby. Dodgers, Yankees. It's pink. Again, I'm pretty sure these are limited to like 600 copies-ish. So this will be a random between the Dodgers and Yankees at the end. Put that way over there, which means I'll probably forget it. Hi, Young Ken. Dude said Twilight, worst baseball movie of all time. It wasn't even near correct. They moved way too fast in that movie. Dylan Cruz, speaking of Yandy Diaz, and he's in the City Connect uni there. Comparo. Where the hell is Jacob Wilson in Series 2? I'm sure we've passed a lot of his base cards. Probably pulled you like 40 cards so far. You just haven't seen them yet. With Ashley Green. Yeah, so he's not that silly then. Sagana. Nomo. Chris Sale, Teddy, Randy Johnson, Ronald Acuna Jr. These Mojo packs better than last year, or last series one. I like the way they look. Yeah, that was Rookie of the Year. He got hit right in the nose. Funky butt loving. Did he just say funky butt loving? I know this has nothing to do with baseball, but we got on this kick today where we were quoting Major Payne, and we were all just out there rolling for like 30 minutes. Chet Steadman? No way. They're in the stands just chanting, "Rocket, rocket, rocket." And of all the people in the world, the cast, they chose Gary Busey. Oh, man. Open one pack to see how it's structured? Yeah, I can show you. So there's usually a chunk of base in the front and a small amount of base in the back. I'll show you though. With this pack right here. So this is a single pack. This looks like it's gonna be a hit though. But that's a good indicator, right? So that is exactly how they're broke down. You get a chunk of base up front, a hit and inserts in the middle, and a chunk of base in the back for every jumbo pack. So chunk of base, bang. Oh, Mookie, let's go Dodgers. 11/15. What a nice one to do it with there. Mateo, let's go. That is nasty. Let's go. Bro, I just got off the Three Ninjas kick trying to get my 7-year-old to watch it. It's Rocky, Tum Tum, and Colt. What a sick hit there. Like, that is just gross, you know? Reverence. Like, my wife's never even seen him. And, like, I'll literally just, like, walk around the house saying, Rocky loves Emily. Rocky loves Emily. And I'm the only one that lives in the house that knows even what I'm talking about. Kobe Mayo. And you guys that have seen the movies a lot know what I'm talking about. Contreras Pink. Dude, Dodger spot is way paid. How much was the Dodgers in this break? $800. Yeah. Yeah, that card's worth over 800. I mean, that's what we're chasing. Like, Mookie is a huge, like, it's not just Ohtani anymore. Like, even Freeman stuff goes bananas. But Mookie stuff is, like, big. Oh, no, I would have been pretty fired up about that one, Luke. Yeah, Rocky loves Emily. If you know, you know, you know. Nostalgia, man. Mr. Miyagi movies. And I think it was the second one, like Hulk Hogan was a villain or something like that. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie there. Pretty sure, though. Pretty sure. Like, I know the entire script to like all the Mighty Ducks movies. I watched them so much when I was a kid. Loved it. Won't even have hockey in Indiana. Luke, if you're still in here, you gotta watch that movie. It's called Three Ninjas. It's about three brothers that do karate. Gotta watch it. It's from the 90s though. So you might think the quality sucks, but it's a great movie. It's a 150 Max Scherzer. For you guys that don't know, Luke is, how old are you, Luke? 12? 13, something like that. You're right in there. Yeah, dude. Grandpa was Miyagi. Eduardo Henriquez. Both parents are Caucasian. You're like, wait a minute. Whose side, you know? Dylan Cruz. Cheerio. The Black Panther Lubob to 150. That is 115 of 150 game used City Connect. I cannot believe they got a relic of his when he was not hurt. Luis Robert. Bro, you gotta watch it, man. I'm telling you, you will like the movie. Everyone in the chat right now watched this movie when we were your age, younger than you. It's a good movie. You gotta watch it. It's not that long. Movies weren't that long back then. It's not like Lord of the Rings where you had to cancel everything for a damn weekend to watch half of the first movie. Jackson Merrill. Victor Wong, that's who it was. Why is that backward? O'Neal Cruz, base. Caminero. Ken Griffey Jr. Luis Angel Acuna. We're going down memory lane tonight. Case number 3. It's been pretty solid so far. That Mookie is nice. You are an old soul, bro. You might don't try to brush it off. Just live it, be it. It's okay to watch the old stuff. You wait till you watch the TV series from that back in the day called Dinosaurs. Then I see you start chasing your dad around the shop with a frying pan. Then I'll know exactly what you've been watching. Yelling, not the mama. Everybody that knows what I'm talking about just laughed out loud. Not the mama. It was so good. Yeah, very sad. And I'm like, man, what did you expect? You know what I mean? Dude, Blank Check was awesome. How about Dunston Checks In, bro? It was like an orangutan? Orangutan, however you'd like to say it. I say orangutan because we grew up with Tang in the 90s. That's another nostalgia thing. It's still around, I think. I don't know if I'd put it in my body now, but wow, bro, you guys remember Tales of the Crypt? Legends of the Hidden Temple, huh? Kevin Alcantara, the 2025. We're getting way off baseball now. It's okay though. Yeah, guts, bro. Yes. Bro, I watched Legends of the Hidden Temple like a couple of months ago, and I was like, man, these dudes are really going all out for something that costs like $40. They were getting after it back then. For something that's like $40. Yeah, Camp Analana. Yeah, all you guys know. The String of the Silver Monkey. Tell us what's going on, Omek. This giant, like, tiki head. Mike Boros. Yeah, Are You Afraid of the Dark? And Goosebumps, bro. Goosebumps. Kevin Alcantara. To 50. Daniel Sheenman. The 90s was a great era to grow up in. It really was. It was awesome. I say all the time, like, it kind of, well, we all did, like, missed out on the technology age because, like, we were already kind of grown up into it when it really took off. Ellie, Player One. But I don't know. I don't think I'd give anything to not grow up in the 90s. I got my work ethic growing up in the 90s. A lot of laziness nowadays. So you guys remember watching like Gladiators then, right? All those like bodybuilder dudes and chicks like fighting with those what the hell they call it? They're like giant Q-tips. I miss the 90s. My life was good back then. Luke, you were born nowhere near the 90s. Oh man, that's too funny. Were you born like 2012? Kansas City, oranging Tyler Gentry to 25. The 90s was a great time, man. Pizza Hut used to have, get this, a buffet. American Gladiators, that's right. Pizza King used to have a buffet, bro. You would just pay, go in, and eat whatever you want. It was CC's Pizza before CC's. Even if CC's, I don't even know if CC's is a thing anymore. What year were you born in, bro? Not your soul, like your body. Seth Johnson to 150. I know your soul was born in 76, but... Yeah, dude. Pizza Hut reading challenges. I remember if you took a straight A report card in the Chuck E. Cheese when you were a kid, they gave you 20 tokens. I never got 20 tokens. Yeah, that was a thing too. There was a whole bunch of report card type programs back then. I don't even know if they call them report cards anymore. It's not even a card, right? It's all digital. No such thing as cards anymore for grades. It's all like a score system or something. I don't know. 2012? Yeah. Hey, you did kind of miss out on 90. Dad'll tell you, though. Your dad'll tell you about them 90s. Mookie Betts, Jackson Jobe, Jordan Lawrence Butler. The 90s was awesome. The scrapbook. There you go. Kids nowadays like, what's a scrapbook, dude? That term is a 90s thing. Even though it got like really big in the early thousands. Scrapbooking. All right, second box. Ugh. I'm old as dirt. I don't even know what paper is. I believe that. It really was, man. He was like, explain the 90s to me. I'm like, Shania Twain, if you don't know, I don't respect you. Oh, there's so many underlying jokes in cartoons. I think that was a Nickelodeon thing, though. We know the Nickelodeon ties run really deep now that things have come to light. But Ren and Stimpy was awesome, bro. I was allowed to watch that when I was a kid. But yeah, it was a really, really weird cartoon. The dudes I work with in the shop they've never even heard of Darkwing Duck. I'm like, what? You guys don't watch Darkwing Duck? And they're like, no, I've never heard of that. I'm like, stop. Darkwing Duck. Darkwing Duck and Tailspin, baby. Some DuckTales. Tailspin was awesome. Ren and Stimpy was diabolical for back then. Salvi Perez, game used. Graham Ashcraft, team logos for the Reds. And Nick York, he kind of stinks though. Dude, Darkwing was awesome, bro. And Tailspin too. Luke, have you ever heard of any of these things? Darkwing Duck, Tailspin. I'm sold, bro. I used to watch the Mighty Ducks cartoon. Before it was like a Disney movie, it was a cartoon. I'm waiting for someone that's been watching, because I think there's 12 people on YouTube right now that probably don't have their phone in their hands, but want to like one up us. Like, oh yeah, I watched Honus Wagner play. Like, I'm not bragging that I'm that old. I'm just saying. Montero to 150, Sammy Sosa. That's game used. Nice hit, Cubs. Inspector Gadget, yeah. Some Saturday morning cartoons, bro. Inspector Gadget. We were spoiled with cartoons. I'm just now reading that happy, happy, joy, joy thing, Mitch. We shouldn't have been able to watch that stuff when we were kids, man. Yeah, G.I. Joe, Transformer, Cops. There were so many good ones back then. There's just so many. Tyler Phillips for the Phillies. Phillips. Yeah, Garfield too. Yep. That just shows you like how many cartoons we watched when we were younger. Billy Cook 74. And to 25, Miguel Amaya for the Cubbies. I said Cubs, Amaya. Wrong stack. Get over there. It was, yep. Before cereal had a bunch of junk in it. That was probably still junky back then. There's actually a company called Saturday Morning Cartoons that makes like a downtown print run. I think they do 100 cases. I think it's 20 boxes per case. Maybe 10 boxes per case. I don't know. But they do, it's like downtown, so it's all the same card. But the goal is to get the numbered versions of these downtowns. And we just did Smokey the Bear in the Shop, sold out. We did Winnie the Pooh, sold out. Inspector Gadget is coming. It's going to be their newer one. And they're like really cheap too. I think like 45, 50 bucks or something like that. You only get one card, but it's a cool card. It's nostalgic. So maybe I'll talk Nick into posting some up for sale on the app. If you guys want to go down memory lane. They have like golds out of 10, and then every case has like a sketch card 1 of 1. Captain Crunch, yeah, dude, that was horrible for the roof of your mouth. I did like Frosted Mini Wheats a lot. You talk about an old soul. I liked Frosted Mini Wheats. Ichiro, Vientos. Riley, Vladdy, Bogarts, Tatis. Nothing numbered. 4 boxes left. Doesn't feel like we've been live that long, but we just keep chatting it up. There are, Kevin. Bonds especially is just really tough to hit. Bro, Luke, I just tried to read that and understood 0 of it. Like nothing. I understood all I know is chat. Didn't understand any of the rest of that message. Raisin Bran? Oh, dude. That's when Mom and Dad took the fun out of cereal for the week right there, man. Did anybody else in the chat understand anything that Luke just said? Skibbity toilet. I don't even know what the hell that means. Yeah, I can't wait till my 7-year-old in like 5 more years learns all this lingo. Tries to bring it home and I make him leave that crap at the door. I think we got another base in there. It looks like it. It's like really thick. Campero Aqua. I mean, you can. I just won't be able to read it, Luke. I'm pretty sure my 6-year-old told me I was basic the other night. I'm okay being basic, dude. Oh, look at that. We got 2 copies of the same base. 2 completely different cases. Blue Jays. We got, this is number 37. That is number 12. Maybe not the same base. I mean, I don't know. Could be. Same game. I don't have time to learn a whole nother language. If I did, it would be like Mandarin or something cool, not English slang. Yeah, but like it doesn't sound weird, right? Like when we say like the 90s stuff. Like what's some of the stuff we used to say in the 90s? Cabrera? I can't even think of anything because it just sounds like normal language to me. Like what would be weird to say now in front of the younger generation that wouldn't make any sense, you know? Carlos Correa, game used bad. We definitely didn't call people basic. Here's like a phrase for you, right? And this came from the Mighty Ducks when Jesse Hall would call everybody a cake eater. Oh yeah, icy. That's one. Icy was one. Cake eater was another one. I used to call everybody a cake eater. You cake eater. And it depends how you say it too. You gotta really emphasize the C in cake. Gangsta. Thuggin. Sanchez. Oh yeah, PHAT. Fat was big. Remember the fat farms you'd see people wear that had the backwards P on it? Bought them on a street corner. Here's a nice hit for the Mets. Luis Angel Acuna. 35th ink. Jordan P. Nice hit. Yep, hella. So there was a couple. I mean, but I feel like those words now are a part of the language now. You know what I mean? Like it's not weird to say anymore. It may have been weird back then. Estri Ruiz. That is the textured out of 50. Athletics. Where's Andrew at? He got radio silent on us. Nice hit, Andrew. These textured cards are pretty cool. I don't know how they grade, but they're pretty cool. Oh, I can only imagine the New York slang. Here's one. Cowabunga. That's New York slang right there. They had the turtles. It's brick. I'm tight, etc. Nah, tight made it across the U.S. Tight was a big one back then. Hi, Seung Kim, Clayton Kershaw. Duran, Marte. Henker. Tubler? I don't even think I know that one. Sounds like a surfing thing, to be honest with you. Kauza, were you in Indiana in the 90s? I'm here trying to figure out a golf lineup for the morning. He's putting in sports bets right now. Here. I got a fun one for you. You guys can all tell this. So these, I just put like a small bet on these three dudes to win. Let's see. I think it's Akshay Bhatia. $5 if he wins it at 605, which isn't a weird bet, right? Morikawa, $10 pays 260, and JT Polston, $5 pays 855. I just need one of them three dudes to win. That's it. Yeah, I seen it. I can't read any of it. What is Baby Gronk, bro? Are you talking about like Gronkowski? And what is Sigma Sigma Boy? Do you guys even know the Greek alphabet? Did you know that Sigma is in the Greek alphabet and that's where it come from? They're like, nah, man, we just use the words, bro. I'm that tight, son. Grew up in Avon? All right, so you know. I mean, maybe. That is like a YouTuber, right? Or TikToker, or whatever they call him. I have no idea. No, they don't say any of that anymore, Kaza. Not to my understanding. I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say to me bounces off me and sticks to you. I mean, you can, Andrew. You can. You need two things. Cryptocurrency, VPN. That's it. Do it all from your phone. I've never done that though. Ever. Was in an online casino in Peru, the country, a couple months back, like 2 o'clock in the morning, won 30 grand and left the country. Like that quick. All right, Mitch. Get in and get out. I don't think they say any of that type of stuff anymore. I'll be back. Yeah, that's Schwarzenegger for you. He's the one that coined it. J-Rod, City Connect, game used. I'll be back. I thought you was legit telling me you'll be back for a second there. Okay, just making sure. That looked like a blue. Yeah, I'm a maintenance guy. I have no clue what you just said. What is a VPN? Oh, we had another one to 10. Dustin Harris, 3 of 10. Black foil. Very nice hit, Rangers. Add it to the out of 10 stand over here in the corner. Shivili. Garrett Cole. Nolan Jones. Schwarber, game used. Yeah, man. Little Full House, and Bob Saget used to do America's Funniest Videos, right? Bob Saget. I thought that was funny when I was a kid for other reasons. Probably use your imagination though. I've grown up. Wait, he's just paid to do that? Thomas Sagasi, rookie in Cardinals. You mean Uncle Jesse's not actually Jesse? John Stamos, who's that? Kasparius. Yeah, dude, that was a fun one too. My mom used to watch it all the time. Supermarket Sweep. Zach Penrod. Wheel of Fortune before Bob was 100 years old. Dude did that show forever, bro. To 150, Noel V. Marte, future stars, if he could stay off the juice. To 250, Adam Duvall, Braves. Oh, that's when you're like, wait a minute. Oh, that's funny. You guys might have heard me tell this story before, but the very first movie I ever seen in a movie theater, scared the hell out of me, was the movie Twisters, or Twister. My mom and dad wanted to go see it, and so us kids went. And I was like young, bro. I was like 4. And we're walking, like back then theaters, I feel like weren't as wide open. They weren't as huge. So you're walking down this hallway to go to where your seats are, and they had this like big cutout of a tornado, and there was these like giant fans like blowing air down the hall with debris and stuff. Scared the hell out of me. I was like, I'm never coming back to this place again. I've seen probably 1,000 movies since then, but it was so scary, bro. 2 boxes left. Need to find this Bonds auto. Memorable moment, though. I never forgot that moment. I was a little one. I still remember it. And you said you needed to be seen for PTSD for what? Like, you ever seen a movie Twister in a theater in the 90s? Got hit with a piece of debris. My life has not been the same since. I'm pretty sure it was a packing peanut. Yeah, Twister was like a huge movie back then. It's like there was very few movies back then that tied in other movies with it. And like the drive-in scene when The Shining was playing was kind of like next level for movies back then, you know? Like tying 2 things in like that. Oh my god. That's wild, dude. The power goes out while you're watching Twister. Oh, that's rough. Every single product of every sport, like combined in one break, I'm down. One big problem with that. One huge problem with that. Like Mitch here, he doesn't care about certain sports, right? Andrew doesn't care about certain sports because if we do that, we got to throw royalty tennis in there, royalty UFC in there. You know, we got to make it a true hodgepodge. Like this is gonna be a 12-hour gasser, one of every box of release. You know, if we're gonna do it, we do it right. Twister, Indiana, mid '90s, hard nope on that one. Yeah, man, we did it. I was super young. Player Warren Jr. Javier Assad to 150. It was scary, bro. Hockey, WWE, yeah, everything's got to be in it. Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic the Gathering. Some of those Magic sets are really damn expensive too. We got to break. What just came out not too long ago? I think Assassin's Creed might have been earlier this year. Oh, the Fallout set. You got to break the Fallout set. That shit's like $900 a box now. Caminero. Give me some months' notice. All right, Christmas is coming. Landon Knack. You have plenty of time notice, bro. Like all you guys know, the beginning of football season, a big one is coming. Baseball postseason, a big one is coming. Alcantara, Player Warren. The big ones for baseball is opening day. Those are already behind us this year. Opening day is big baseball break, big repack. I was talking to Nick about doing a repack break, like just straight repacks, and making it 30 spots, all random teams, multi-sport. There's nice hit O's, Kobe Mayo. So it's got to be multi-sport of the big three, maybe some hockey and some non-sports in there too. But 1K a spot. 1K a spot. We'll make it a big break. Bunch of nasties. The issue is, yes, someone's going to skunk. And then everyone hates me, which is fine. No biggie. But Nick does not like people hating me, so. To 250, Baroa. Finally, an auto. Kobe Mayo showed up. Oh, yeah, you got the O's. I'm just not looking over and seeing that. I had no idea who you had in this break. Do you have any more teams? Just the O's? Just at a glance, I didn't see anything. Yeah, Final Fantasy's going nuts. Could you imagine me breaking some Yu-Gi-Oh, bro? God, that'd be horrible. I'd rather rip soccer. Give me soccer all day over Yu-Gi-Oh. I wouldn't know the first thing. That's kind of a cool card. Mickey Moniak kind of sucks, but wouldn't have a clue on Yu-Gi-Oh. Break some Neopets. just got the O's. Gotcha. Cowsy, yeah, you can. You just gotta save up little by little. Just every week, just bring like 50 into the shop and just drop it off. Hey, add this to my tab. You guys got a big one coming up. Will Wagner, Arenado, Michael Harris, King Griffey Jr. That one's numbered to 199. Nice at Mariners. The Kid, baby. This right here was the 90s in a nutshell. You got to watch this dude swing over and over and over again. Beautiful thing. Yeah, I don't know crap about MetaZoo either. That was supposed to take off a while ago, though. I think it kind of did, and then it flattened out, right? Now it's V Friends. Yeah, we gotta break that too. That stuff's like $900 a box or something stupid now. It's not quite that much, but it's up there. Yeah, I know the Blue Eyes White Dragon, and I think it's called Zodius. It's like the cards that you put together. And the only reason I know those is because someone has tried to sell those cards to the shop before. You've activated my trap card. I don't even know what that means. Yeah, you can call it a little bit. Cut yourself down to 100 and just have me drop 50 in the safe every month. We'll get there. Opening day next year, bro. In March. You got plenty of time. Yeah, One Piece got big too. One Piece is big just because the animated series is big. Boys and girls, we're on the last box of the break. It's been fun. It is 1 a.m. Eastern. It depends. It depends, like, if there's any sales by then. So we'd have to talk about it then, Luke. But little pro tip for you. Don't sell that card out of season. You gotta wait. You gotta be patient. Cash in on the big money when the season starts. Bigger money. But if you want to sell, we'll buy it. Jeter. Game used. David Fry. Zach Neto. Pink. Those are pretty cool in the pink form. That looks cool. When it's all foiled out. A slab. Do you mean like grade a card? Or to like buy a slab? So that we can clarify. I agree that PSA 9 is about the cost of a card raw. In today's market, that's just the way things are nowadays. I know it's dumb. John Kinsey, Noel Patch, player worn. But that's the way it is. I don't know why. If PSA 9 is something like that, though, should go a little bit more than raw. But PSA 9s on modern stuff usually does the same thing that raws do. Stupid. It's really, really stupid. Last auto of the break, unless we have one in a silver pack. Bryce Teodosio for the Angels. Never even heard of this dude before. Am I ever in here when you come in here, Kalza? Do we talk all the time and I just don't know you by your screen name? Yamamoto. I'm glad to hear. We like to have fun and talk. Sometimes the live chats are a little dead, but not tonight. We're living it up. We got Mitch G in here. Luke ain't got a bedtime because it's summer break. Luke watches every live. He doesn't miss one. Brady Brace-up to 74. Lockridge. I'm just kidding. He probably definitely misses some lives, but not many. And there we go. Yamamoto. I guess I'm top loading a die cut tonight. Hate them. Okay, there we go. That one wasn't that bad. Dodgers had a nice night. Yamamoto K. Is this the K zone, the strike zone? That's pretty cool though. Wonder what the odds are on those. All right, Mitch. Oh, gotcha. I'm up front most of the time too. I'm only like stuck back in the office when breaks are full or getting close or I have to update some things on the computer. I try to stay up front as much as I can anyway. Yeah, it's a cool card. I like that. I'm still somehow going broke. Yastrzemski. Dylan Cruz. We'll take that one. Skeens. Javier. Polar Bear. And Teoscar Hernandez. You know, not a bad break. Pulled some bangers tonight. And Mookie. Pretty solid hit. Alright, let's see. Let's get situated here. Got cards everywhere. Get those there. Our sleeve stack. There. All right. They take all my money too. Or Aquas. Campero, Weaver, Matthew Boyd, Castellanos, and Detroit Tigers. And our pinks, Zach Neto, Contreras, Ellie, Tatis Jr., and Willie Adames. We do have a pink we have to random though. Only one full bleed short print, borderless stone Garrett for the Nats. Some relics. These are the base. Giancarlo Noel, Derek Jeter, Kevin Alcantara, Junior Caminero, Kyle Schwarber, J-Rod, Correa, Salvi Perez, Ellie De La Cruz, Kevin Alcantara, Kobe Mayo, Re-signs, Carlos Correa, Brooks Lee, Dylan Cruz, Jarren Duran, Paul Skeens, Jackson Churio, Poppy, Olson, Gunny, Perez, Yelich, Churio, Ellie, Sagasi, Drew Thorpe, Connor, Norby. It happens, bro. But then mom comes in and pulls a Jaden Daniels. So you just never know, you know. Team logos. Graham Ashcraft for the Reds. Luis Angel Acuna, nice hit, Mets. Some numbered relics. Sammy Sosa to 150. Lubob to 150. Scooble to 150. Contreras to 150. And Angel Martinez gold to 50. Our pink duel of Snyder and Mantle. We're going to random that off between the Dodgers and Yankees. To 250, Gabaroa, Duvall, Gary Sanchez, Billy Cook, Kirby Yates, Ronaldo Lopez, Jake Myers, Brandon Izard, Edward Julian, Trevor Story, and Jurickson Profar. To 199, Ken Griffey Jr., Nick York, William Contreras. To 150, Javi Assad, Noelvi Marte, Peraza. That's not Peraza. That's Oswaldo Carrera. Seth Johnson, Max Scherzer. Randy Vasquez. David Ortiz. Zach. Still can't say that dude's last name. Alexis Diaz, Spencer Horwitz, and the Rocky Steen card. To 99. Zach Neto. Junior Caminero. Tatis Jr. JT Ginn. Black Borders to 74. Brady Bracewell. Billy Cook. Padres. Evan Carter. Ty France. To 50. Textured Esther Ruiz. Golds. Daniel Sheeman. Sam Hilliard. To 25. Orange. Amaya. Yuri Perez. Wood. Bailey Falter. And back to orange. Ben Lively. Building the rainbow. Black, Dustin Harris to 10. Black, Hank Aaron to 10. And Ben Lively to 10. Those are all of our black parallels. Luis Angel Acuna, rookie ink. Tyler Phillips, rookie ink. Jack Neely, rookie ink. Nacho Alvarez, rookie ink. Mojo, rookie ink. Chase Young. Dylan Dingler, base, rookie ink. Let's get those out of the way. Bryce Teodosio, Angels, rookie ink. Sagasi, rookie ink. Bo Naylor ink. Dalton Varsho and Javi Assad autos. Some game used bases. These are really cool inserts this year with the date and score of the game. Game used, nice hit to the Jays on the 2-pack there. Nice hit for the Yankees here. Ben Rice. Schwarber patch auto. That's a nice hit, Phillies. Eckersley for the Athletics to 50. Tyler Gentry, rookie ink to 25, Kansas City. And Aaron Shunk for the Rockies to 150. Kobe Mayo base ink. Alex Rodriguez, gold ink. Nice hit, Yankees. Yamamoto on the K-Zone. That thing's sick. It's a nice short print hit there for the Dodgers. And the nuke of the break. Here we go. Mookie Betts. That is the flagship game used patch auto. Going out to the Dodgers, 11 of 15. Beautiful hit. Nice hit, Dodgers. Mookie. Oh, that's no fun. That's no fun. Hey, we'll see you, Luke. Good luck with that, Calza. Hope it all goes well. That does not sound fun at all whatsoever. Thanks, Mitch. You guys enjoy the rest of your night. We'll be right back at it again tomorrow. So I'll see you guys then. Enjoy the rest of your evening. As always, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here at Best Card Bread. Glad we could chat it up tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Just kidding. I knew I would forget. That's why I didn't hit the live, but I didn't turn the live off yet because I'm like, am I forgetting anything? Yes, I am forgetting to random this damn card off. Come on. I like maximize this window, like barely too big. Now I can't get the little drag arrow. There we go. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's random this bad boy. New giveaway. Blink, blink, blink. Paste. Dual pink. Between the Dodgers and the Yankees. 2 dice, 4 or more. Boom, 9 times. Top spot takes the card. Good luck. Parties involved. Going to the Yankees. That's fair. The Dodgers crushed it in this one. Yankees did all right, though. Mickey Mantle spot, but the Yankees taking that one home. For real, good night. I mean, I was like, I know. Bro, what do you mean I type like a weed? What do you mean? Home row is for weenies. I don't use home row for anything. I wing it. I knew I was forgetting something, though. I was like, wait a minute. I feel like I'm forgetting something. It's late. We got it figured out, though. All right, boys and girls. For real. I will see you guys tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your night. Luke, get some rest. I'll practice my typing when I get in. You guys have a good night.